Do you ever find yourself saying, oh, I'm easy, no problem, no problem, don't worry about me, I'm flexible? Or do you ever kind of consider yourself indecisive? So if that's where you are, it's important to recognize that's not like a polite character trait like it feels. It feels like, okay, because I'm not inconveniencing them. What it is actually saying is, I am really, really insecure. And I'm really scared that if I told you what I really felt, you wouldn't like me, or it would burden you and you wouldn't want to hang out with me. And so you don't know that because you have convinced yourself that, by being easygoing, etc., you're like, oh, they're going to like me more. And that's really not true. Healthy people don't hang out with people like that. I realize that now because I'm hanging out with healthy people. I don't have those character traits anymore. And, one of the things in recovery is very, very important, that you may have been labeled, especially if you were abused, you may have been labeled as something. I was labeled as angry, hysterical. Recently, I was called manipulative by someone. And, those are actually not my character traits at all. They were projected onto me and I received them. And I had to do some work and some sacrifice and all that kind of thing in order to then not wear those labels anymore. I'm done with those. Those were somebody else's insecurities that they projected onto me. I was a child. I didn't know any better. They were my family system that, technically that's your support system. If you are telling a friend of yours who is detached from their family that, oh, that's just your mom, she's old, whatever. Don't do that. You don't know what someone has gone through to go to the extent of detaching from their entire family system. Unless you've been through it, you need to zip it, okay? Don't be sitting there judging someone else for something you know nothing about. Because in fact, there very likely was abuse, because abuse is covert and people don't see it and they don't know it. And so you're sitting there placing judgments on what you see and what you know without knowing the facts, right? And so perhaps it's been my case, an abuse victim who is sitting there being told, you're wrong, you're too sensitive, I know your family, blah, 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 right? You're hurting people when you do that. Your silence is actually supporting abuse. And so you need to know that, because when you get to heaven or wherever you're going and you get asked those questions, what did you do? Well, I was scared. I just kept silent. I guess I supported the narcissist. I just didn't pay attention. I let it go.